Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do another OneNote video real quick. So this OneNote video, I wanted it to be on how to organize and get information into your OneNote notebook. So this is my son Tristan's notebook. It has medical information, but the bulk of it is school-related information, like IEP, communication with the teachers, those sorts of things. So, as you see here to the left, I've got the table of contents, which is something that you can only do in OneNote 2016. So if you have that, you would need to download an add-on called Onetastic, which if you do have that, I will leave that in the description below for you. And then if you wanted more information of that, about that, just go ahead and do a YouTube search for Onetastic, and like a bazillion, okay, maybe not a bazillion, but a whole bunch of videos will come up on that. But this is the table of contents that I populated using Onetastic in OneNote 2016, and the version I am using is OneNote for Windows 10. So on the side here, you'll also see that I have these sections with these arrows, with these arrow down buttons, and these are called section groups. And so I've got a section group for last school year, one for this school year, and then one for medical. And if you see under under the school ones, there's a thing for the calendar, IEP, emails, and then last year we had behavior reports that were sent every week. So I have a section for that in last year's thing. Also, we haven't yet received any behavior reports yet for this year, so we don't have a section for that just yet. I only put in what I need. So, how do you get this? How do you get these section groups? If you come down here to the white area and right-click, you'll see New Section or New Section Group. Go ahead and hit New Section Group, and then just type in your name, and there you go. You've got a new section group. Let's go ahead and hit New Section, and it will give you a place to add in. So there's your new section and your new page. All right. So let's go ahead and put some information in here so we can get it organized. So I've got a couple of emails here. Go ahead. All right. So I've got this email pulled up from my son's teacher, just confirming a meeting time and date. So I want to go ahead and put that in OneNote. Let me go ahead over here. If you hit More and then Print, hit Print again. All right, and then in the destination, it will say, you can change this. It'll say, to OneNote or to your printer. I'm going to select to OneNote and hit Print yet again. And then my OneNote, because it said OneNote 2016, my OneNote 2016 down here should flash here in just a moment. And there it goes. All right, so now you've got a list of your notebooks. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my demo notebook and into my section 1 and hit OK. All right, so I've got that email in there. Now let's go ahead and add a Adobe file. This is his IEP paperwork from the meeting we had yesterday. Now, here's the thing about printing from Adobe. I know that this is blurred out, but hopefully you can still tell that it is sideways. So if I were to print this to OneNote just the way it is, this page would be in excuse me, this page would be printed sideways to OneNote, and there's no way to really turn it once it's in OneNote. So I need to come up here to View and Rotate View. Oh, wrong way. All right, so now that paper is up and down like it should be, so I'm going to go ahead and print. Sorry, the way that she has scanned this, all of them, there's no way to fix it all, so I'm just going to show you with this first page. Okay, go ahead and hit print to OneNote 2016, and then hit print again, and let it do its thing. All right, now my OneNote 2016 is flashing down here, so I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click the new section again, and I'm going to hit OK. And there it is in my new section. Now, this, like I said, the way the teacher scanned it in, the pages are all different directions. So the comment form page came out right, but as I scroll down, you will see that the IEP is sideways. And one is, the top is to the right, the other one, the top is to the left, and so on and so forth. That's the way it was in Adobe, so that's the way it printed into OneNote. I don't really know any way to fix this other than to print it and rescan everything. Which I'll probably do, because yeah. But that is how you get Adobe products or Adobe files into OneNote. You can, I think, also come in here and go to Insert and insert a table or a file. Insert PDF printout, insert as attachment. So yeah, you can use that also. You can also insert pictures by doing it this way also. Let me go ahead and sync this notebook real quick. So in his IEP folder section of his notebook for last year, you will see that I've got this cute little heading that says the date and the IEP meeting. And then underneath it, another date, and then it says manifestation determination meeting, and so on and so forth. And you see how it has this little arrow button here. If I click that, you will see there are actual documents underneath here. So how did I get this to be all nice and condensed like this? So what I did was I went ahead and I made one page. So I'm going to go up here to my new section. So here is, all right, so here is the IEP that we just printed from Adobe. I'm just going to put IEP meeting. I'm going to put yesterday's date because I think this was from yesterday. 9/7, or is it 9/6? IEP meeting, and then this is the IEP. All right, so now I've got both of those documents in here. So now what I'm going to do, because I want this IEP to be a sub page of this top page, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to make subpage, and now it indents it and puts the arrow down. So this has the arrow down, and now this is indented. Now let's say you goof up and you were like, oops, I didn't mean to make that a subpage. Just go ahead and right click again and hit promote subpage. Alright, so that is how you do that. And this is very useful for keeping emails and like blocks of information together. So last year I did this in the email folder also. So you'll see here there's a arrow down from this email to this one. So this really was helpful for like for instance, there was a time last year where we were trying to coordinate, I don't remember, 5 or 6 different people's schedules to have an IEP meeting, and we had lots of emails going back and forth about trying to determine a time for this meeting. And I think this went on for like 2 weeks or something. But in that time period, I also needed to talk to the teacher about an incident that had happened. So in my email, you know, I've got all these different things, and there's not really a way to, I mean, other than subject line, to keep that straight. So I started putting it into OneNote so I could keep all of the scheduling emails together, and, you know, have the original email here and then have all the scheduling emails under it as subpages, and then the incident, the main email, and then the corresponding emails to that as subpages, to kind of keep them separate and easier to figure out, you know, who's responded to what and whatnot. I hope that makes sense. So anyhow, but yeah, that is how I use it to keep IEP stuff and emails separate. All right, well, that is how I keep my OneNote notebook organized. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.